Happy Tuesday. It's Saturday morning right now, but I'm recording this for you guys on Saturday. And you are at school. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. I'm sorry that I'm not there. I am at a training with Miss Mullins, and so I planned some really great stuff for you guys, I think. So I just want to first read you the letter that I wrote. So I hope that you are able to click on the document that's linked. You might have to put in your lunch number and then the @ at dpsk12.net. I wrote down a couple names of people that I know are really good at this. So like Carmelita, Analia, they can help you. And then in the afternoon, Dalen and Bella, they can help you. So make sure that you're logged in so that you can see everything that is linked on that document. If you erase things that are on that document, then you're going to need to grab a hard copy because I can't restore it for you right then. So try not to erase anything. There's a lot of words on it, but I think that you'll really enjoy it. So it says, Happy Tuesday, 4th graders. I am sorry I'm going to be gone Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will be back on Thursday, though. When I am gone, I expect you to be kind to the guest teacher and do not walk out of the classroom or it will be an automatic color change. So the same rules apply. Don't walk out. Use your safe spot, right? Use your strategies. Use the time machine if you need to. You can write me a note on Google Classroom if you need, or on this document, and I'll check it during the day. The work I prepared for you, it shouldn't be too difficult, but it should make you think. If you can't see any of the videos, it might be because you're not signed in. The Google sign-in is your lunch number at dpsk12.net, and then it might take you to that regular login page, and you just put in your lunch number and your birthday. If you're still stuck, ask a classmate. I know Carmelita and Analia are great helpers in the morning and can help with iPad issues. Dalen and Bella are great helpers in the afternoon and can help with iPad issues. If all fails, you'll have to use a paper copy I printed out for you. Either way, your work has to be done every day. You will have plenty of time to get it done. And remember, I can check this during the day. You'll have the lesson every day, and then can pick what you choose to read every day. I linked some of my favorite books to this document. I hope you like them. So Miss Mako and I talked, and we had so much fun at the Valentine's Day party. We loved it, and we loved that you guys were able to bring in whatever you wanted. And so we decided to have another class party on Friday, March 27th. That's in 27 school days. But not everyone, right? We have to earn it. So in order to go, you need to have no more than 5 color changes, and you need to have 100% attendance on March 24th, 25th, and 26th. So that's when Literacy Park is, when we take our test, and you have to have 100% attendance in order to go to that. So make sure that you're doing those, and the guest teacher is going to be keeping track of color changes. I told him or her the expectations. Also, they're going to write down names of people that are doing an amazing job or people that are struggling, and I might have a treat for the people that are doing an amazing job. So keep that in mind, that you are earning that class party, and I want you all to be able to go. Cool. That starts today. So for morning and afternoon meeting, we're going to do something a little different. I know that there's not going to be a game just because I'm not there, and so the rules and expectations, I can't enforce them if I'm not there. I know that I can trust you guys that you would follow them, but just to keep it so that we're not getting really loud or out of control, we're going to do afternoon and morning meeting on here. So we'll not be playing a game today. Instead, I want you to enjoy this video from Kid President. He said, "Life is too short to be awesome." So go ahead and click that. And then the question says, how will you be awesome today? And then you can type your answer in that box. So go ahead and do that now. You can pause me. I'm drinking my coffee in a straw. All right, I hope you watched that video or you paused me. The lesson. This is a really great story, one of my favorites. I hope you like it. It's about a Buddha. A Buddha is a wise teacher. In this story, he tries to help an old woman. As you read this classic story, notice how the Buddha guides the old woman to discover herself, the answer she seeks. As it turns out, she was simply looking for the wrong thing. As you read, stop and do your somebody wanted but so. This will help you remember what the story is about. So I've never done the somebody wanted but so on a Google Doc. If it's difficult, you can always grab a lined piece of paper. They're backed by Abel in the morning class and Johan in the afternoon, and write down your stop and jots there if you need to. You can also write down your answers on a lined piece of paper or get a paper from the guest teacher. So I'm going to read the mustard seed, but my friends that normally read the story to themselves, I want you to read it to yourself. So you can pause my video, turn off the video, whatever you want to do, and follow the document. My friends that normally get it read to them, I'm going to read it to you. So it says the mustard seed. The Buddha was walking on a dusty country road. One day, when he stopped at the edge of a river to splash cooling water on his face. When he finished washing, he looked up and saw an old woman kneeling beside him. Her clothes were ragged and her face was worn. Her arms were covered with sores. "Oh, master," she wailed, "I suffer so. Please help me." "What troubles you?" the Buddha asked, looking at her with compassion in his eyes. "Look at me. See my sad lot." She touched her rags and she pointed with her skinny fingers to her blistered arms. "I am poor. My clothes are torn. I am ill. Once I was prosperous with a farm, and now I am old and only have a bowl of rice to eat. Won't you heal me and bring back my riches?" "You have described life as it is," the Buddha answered. "We are all born to suffering." The old woman shook her head, weeping. No, I won't listen. I was not born to suffer." The Buddha saw that she could not understand. "Very well, I will help you," he said. "You must do as I say." Anything, she gasped. "Bring me a mustard seed." She stared in astonishment. "Only a mustard seed?" "Yes, the seed must come from a house that has never known sorrow, trouble, or suffering. I will take the seed and use it to banish all your misery." "Thank you, master, thank you." The old woman hobbled away, her bare feet shuffling in the dust. She was on her way. She was on her way to find a house without sorrow. The Buddha continued down the road. Weeks later, he returned along the same road, came to the same place by the river, and there he saw the old woman again. She was scrubbing clothes in the river water and spreading them on rocks to dry in the sun. And while she washed, she sang a tune. "Greetings," the Buddha said. "Have you found the mustard seed?" "No, blessed one. Every house I had visited had far more troubles than I have." Are you still seeking?" "I'll do that later. I have met so many people who are less fortunate than I. I have to stop and help them. Right now, I'm washing clothes for a poor family with sick children." Gently, she placed a wet piece of cloth on a rock. The Buddha smiled, He said, "You no longer need the mustard seed. Helping others is a great virtue. You are on the road to becoming a Buddha yourself." So make sure you've done your stop and jots. Your somebody wanted but so's. I broke it up into paragraphs. First chunk 1 is paragraphs 1 through 12. Chunk 2 is paragraphs 13 through 18. And then your questions. Remember that strong readers pay attention to characters' words and actions to help create inferences. Answer the following questions, and you know what I expect when you're answering those questions. The boxes will get bigger the more you write. So I will be checking those to making sure that you're answering them to the best of your ability. Where it says type your answer here, you can just click on it and type your answer there. And then there's the traits. And then the multiple choice, you might need to highlight your answer or put it in bold. If it's really difficult, then grab a scratch sheet of paper, put your name on it, and then you can write down your answers that way for me. And then you'll have your exit ticket. It is 1 to 2 details, so that's PACECES or PACES. You can choose. And then reading time, it's table 1 and 60 for pillows and chairs. After you finished, I have linked some really amazing books. You have all the books on the front table. Make sure that you put a bookmark in there so that you can keep reading them. But I linked, obviously you can read on Light Sail Overdrive or a book. I have the link to Overdrive right there in the doc. You can listen to Junkyard Wonders, January Sparrow, The Library of Nebraska, Baseball Saved Us, or Number the Stars, which I think a lot of you will really like that book. It takes place during World War II. So I linked chapters 1 through 8 so far. I don't think that you'll get past 8 today, but I'll make sure to add the rest of them for tomorrow if you do. And then make sure to tell me what book you're reading so I can ask you about it when I get back. And then there's some extra videos down there. Don't forget to do your classroom job. Make the classroom look really nice. But this document needs to be 100% done before the end of the day, before the end of class. I hope you have a wonderful day. I cannot wait to see all your hard work when I get back. And I may be a treat if you're one of my kids that are following directions and being respectful. All right, bye-bye.